Unlocking timeless financial wisdom through Stoic philosophy. Have you ever considered that the keys to building lasting wealth might lie in ancient teachings from over 2 millennia ago? Surprisingly, the Stoics, with their enduring philosophy of resilience and control, offer profound insights into navigating today's financial challenges. Their wisdom extends beyond mere survival, providing tools to thrive in volatile markets and chaotic economic climates. The Stoic Path to Wealth by Darius Faroo bridges the gap between ancient philosophy and modern investing, showing how timeless principles can lead to enduring prosperity. At its core, Stoicism teaches mastery over emotions, an essential skill in the world of finance. The stock market's highs and lows often trigger impulsive decisions driven by fear or greed. By embracing Stoic principles, you can learn to approach financial decisions with calmness and clarity, transforming emotional volatility into rational, measured actions. This mindset not only protects you from unnecessary losses but also paves the way for thoughtful, long-term wealth-building strategies. Resilience is another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Life's challenges, including financial setbacks, are inevitable. The Stoics encourage us to view these obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. This perspective fosters adaptability and the strength to recover from losses, ensuring that temporary failures don't derail your journey to prosperity. Coupled with their advocacy for simplicity, Stoicism helps strip away distractions, allowing you to focus on what truly matters, building wealth that aligns with your values and brings enduring contentment. Whether you're a seasoned investor or taking your first steps into the financial world, the Stoic Path to Wealth offers practical guidance rooted in ancient wisdom. By integrating Stoic principles into your financial approach, you'll not only grow your assets but also cultivate confidence, peace of mind, and a life of deeper fulfillment. Let's explore how these transformative teachings can elevate your path to wealth and well-being. About the author. Darius Faroo is a prominent investor, blogger, entrepreneur, and best-selling author known for his insightful works such as Think Straight and What It Takes to Be Free. His expertise spans finance, productivity, and personal growth, where he has made a lasting impact through his engaging and practical advice. With his blog attracting over 30 million visitors, Darius has established a solid platform for sharing wisdom on achieving clarity, financial success, and personal freedom. His influence extends beyond blogging, with his work featured in respected outlets like Time, NBC, Fast Company, The Economist, and Vox. Through his writing and entrepreneurial ventures, Darius has become a trusted voice for those seeking actionable strategies to improve their lives and finances. Chapter 1. Why you need to invest. Investing is one of the most reliable pathways to achieving financial independence and wealth. Surprisingly, earning a higher salary isn't the answer for most wealthy individuals, as salaries often contribute as little as 15% to their overall income. While a raise may provide short-term benefits, true wealth building requires a long-term approach, investing. By growing your assets strategically, you can harness the power of compounding and create lasting financial security. Inflation is a silent but powerful force that erodes the value of money over time. In the U.S., inflation has averaged around 3% annually over the past 4 decades. This devalues cash if left idle, reducing its purchasing power significantly. Conversely, the S&P 500, a benchmark of the largest publicly traded companies, has averaged over 11% annual returns. For example, $1,000 saved in 1980 would only hold $240 in value by 2022 due to inflation. However, that same amount invested in the S&P 500 would have grown to nearly $30,000, highlighting the transformative power of investing. Despite its straightforward premise, investing isn't as easy as it sounds due to market volatility. Over the decades, the financial markets have been shaken by wars, economic downturns, and pandemics, testing investors' emotional resilience. This volatility often triggers fear and greed. Fear leads to panic selling when prices drop, and greed prompts reckless investment during booms. Managing these emotions is critical to staying on course with a long-term investment plan. Consistency is another challenge for many investors. With countless strategies and trends vying for attention, sticking to one approach can be difficult. However, success in investing often comes down to filtering out distractions and maintaining a disciplined, proven strategy. Darius Faroo recommends ETFs, exchange-traded funds, that track the S&P 500 for their simplicity and effectiveness. Such investments require minimal management and historically deliver solid returns over time. Finally, the key to enduring market ups and downs is emotional stability and commitment. Compounding works wonders for investments, doubling them approximately every 7 years at an 11% return. However, resisting the urge to abandon your strategy during downturns or pursue fleeting opportunities is crucial. By staying steadfast through challenges, investors can reap substantial rewards, as illustrated in the next section. Chapter 2: A Personal Loss. Darius Farou's journey toward wealth began under challenging circumstances. Born in Iran during the 1987 Iran-Iraq War, his family faced immense hardship, losing everything before emigrating to the Netherlands with only a few suitcases. Growing up with financial struggles shaped Darius's early resolve. He vowed to achieve financial freedom. Driven by this ambition, he pursued a business and finance education, eventually saving $2,000 to begin investing. Unfortunately, his timing couldn't have been worse. Entering the stock market at the height of the 2008 housing bubble, he lost over half of his initial investment when the markets crashed. The experience of losing money in the stock market is not uncommon, with only a small percentage of individual investors achieving consistent short-term gains. For many, losses like these lead to discouragement and the belief that investing is out of reach. But despite his early setback, Farou didn't abandon his dream. Determined to learn from his mistakes, he dived deep into financial research, studying the strategies of successful investors. Yet, fear lingered, preventing him from re-entering the market and putting his insights to the test. A turning point came when Darius encountered a passage from Stoic philosopher Seneca: "Every emotion is weak at first, then it rouses itself and gathers strength as it advances." This wisdom struck a chord. Farou realized that his fear of investing had grown unchecked, paralyzing him since his initial loss. He came to understand that knowledge alone wouldn't propel him forward. Mastering his emotions was the key to progress. Seneca's words helped Farou see that indulging in fear or other overwhelming emotions can lead to stagnation. He recognized that wealth building required not just financial expertise but also emotional resilience. By shifting his mindset and addressing his fears, Farou prepared himself to take calculated risks and re-engage with investing more effectively. Ultimately, Farou's early loss became a profound lesson in the power of emotional mastery. It taught him that overcoming psychological barriers is as vital as financial knowledge in the journey toward building wealth. By confronting his fears and harnessing Stoic principles, he laid the foundation for a more thoughtful and successful approach to investing. Chapter 3: Stoicism. Stoicism, a philosophical tradition that emerged between the 3rd century BCE and the 3rd century CE, was developed by a diverse group of Greek and Roman thinkers. Its origins trace back to Zeno of Citium, a merchant whose life took a dramatic turn after a shipwreck wiped out his wealth. Seeking solace in philosophy, Zeno laid the groundwork for Stoicism, a school of thought that teaches resilience and the pursuit of inner peace. Among its notable adherents were Seneca, a Roman statesman and writer, Epictetus, a former slave-turned-teacher, and Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor renowned for his philosophical reflections. At the heart of Stoicism is the principle that happiness stems from focusing on what we can control while accepting what lies beyond our influence. Life is unpredictable. Health, wealth, and external circumstances are often shaped by forces beyond our power. However, Stoicism emphasizes that we can govern our character, judgments, and actions. Zeno summarized this ethos with the idea that virtue is the only good, encouraging individuals to view life's events as opportunities to practice wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control. Marcus Aurelius echoed this perspective, seeing life's challenges as material for virtue to manifest. Stoicism teaches that true happiness is not tied to external conditions but to inner strength. Epictetus articulated this idea, suggesting that a Stoic can remain content regardless of circumstances, whether facing illness, danger, or disgrace. This resilience comes from prioritizing virtues over fleeting pleasures or pains, viewing challenges as tests of one's moral character. The philosophy also cautions against becoming overly attached to external goals or material milestones, which are often beyond our direct control. Many people structure their lives around achieving specific outcomes, such as wealth or recognition, only to face frustration when those desires go unmet. Stoicism doesn't advocate eliminating desire but redirecting it toward what is always attainable: personal growth and the cultivation of virtues. By shifting our focus from external rewards to internal development, Stoicism offers a pathway to contentment and fulfillment. The philosophy encourages individuals to desire self-improvement and virtuous living above all else. These goals remain within reach, providing a stable foundation for navigating life's uncertainties. In summary, Stoicism presents a timeless framework for achieving inner peace and resilience. Its teachings invite us to embrace life's unpredictability, harness our inner strength, and focus on living virtuously. By practicing wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control, we can find happiness and purpose regardless of external circumstances. Chapter 4. Skill and Self-Reliance. The Stoics emphasize focusing on what lies within our control, especially our virtues. However, their philosophy extends beyond this to the cultivation of skills and knowledge. This concept directly relates to investing, which requires initial capital. For those not born into wealth, developing a marketable skill that others value is essential. Continuous improvement and the acquisition of expertise form a reliable foundation for financial independence. A notable example is Jesse Livermore, a high school dropout who became a celebrated trader of the early 20th century. Starting as a board boy at a brokerage firm, he voraciously learned the trade, eventually crafting a method to predict stock market trends with striking precision. Livermore's journey illustrates a core Stoic principle: resilience through self-reliance. Despite enduring multiple bankruptcies, his expertise allowed him to recover and thrive, even amassing a fortune during the infamous 1929 stock market crash. His story demonstrates that while wealth can be fleeting in volatile markets, skills remain an enduring asset. Building on this idea, Darius Faroo introduces the Skill Springboard, a framework to develop essential abilities systematically. The first step of the Skill Springboard is identifying and nurturing one's natural talents and passions. Recognizing what comes naturally or excites you lays the groundwork for meaningful growth. Next, studying the most accomplished individuals in your chosen field helps you master the fundamentals. Emulating experts provides insights into strategies and habits that lead to success. After mastering the basics, the third step involves synthesizing this knowledge into your own distinctive approach. Personalizing learned strategies not only makes them effective but also aligns them with your unique strengths. Equally important is balancing consistent effort with adequate rest to prevent burnout. Stoics advocate for a sustainable pursuit of excellence that prioritizes long-term growth over short-term gains. Consistent self-reflection is also key to skill development, as highlighted by the Stoic practice of journaling. This habit helps individuals recognize their innate abilities, track their progress, and adapt strategies as needed. For investors, such reflection sharpens financial acumen and helps refine investment approaches, fostering confidence and discipline. By embracing continuous learning and improvement, one achieves more than just wealth, they cultivate financial wisdom and independence. As Epictetus wisely stated, only the educated are free, underscoring that the true path to freedom lies in the mastery of knowledge and skills. Chapter 5. Moderate your desires. The Stoics advocate moderating desires, a principle that applies directly to investing, where greed often leads to costly mistakes. The relentless pursuit of ever higher returns, wealth, or status can encourage rash decisions and harm long-term financial health. One critical lesson is to prioritize preserving your capital over chasing the highest returns. In investing, focusing on steady growth and protecting against losses ensures a stronger foundation for wealth accumulation. Picture your investment portfolio as a garden. While growth is important, shielding it from storms and pests is equally vital to prevent setbacks. A practical Stoic exercise to manage greed involves reframing desires into actionable and controlled steps. For example, instead of demanding a 20% return this year, shift the focus to making well-researched and strategic investment decisions. This approach acknowledges uncertainty while emphasizing personal agency. Such reframing aligns expectations with reality, enabling satisfaction with efforts and cultivating patience, a critical trait for long-term investing success. Self-discipline in everyday habits also translates to better financial decisions. Practicing moderation, like stopping eating when you're full, builds mental resilience against impulsive urges. This discipline extends to wealth accumulation itself. Instead of chasing endless riches, aim for enough balance where financial needs are met, savings are secure, and the pressure to endlessly acquire more diminishes. This mindset fosters contentment and protects against the stress of unrealistic goals. The philosophy of enough is exemplified by legendary investor Jack Bogle, founder of the Vanguard Group. Despite creating a trillion-dollar enterprise, Bogle led a modest life, prioritizing value for investors over personal gain. He famously defined enough as having $1 more than you need. His approach demonstrates that moderation doesn't mean settling for mediocrity but adopting a rational and grounded perspective on wealth. By embracing moderation, investors gain clarity and make decisions based on sound principles rather than emotions or societal pressures. This balance allows for a clearer focus on financial goals and helps avoid the pitfalls of impulsive investing. Ultimately, it's not about abandoning wealth creation but pursuing it with a measured and deliberate approach. The Stoic ethos of managing desires and habits provides a valuable blueprint for investing and life. By prioritizing self-control, realistic expectations, and a focus on what's within your control, you can achieve both financial security and a deeper sense of satisfaction. Final summary. The core message of The Stoic Path to Wealth by Darius Faroo is that successful investing requires much more than just financial acumen, it demands emotional mastery. Building wealth is a long-term journey that rewards consistency, patience, and a calm mindset. Faroo emphasizes that reliable investments, like index funds tracking the S&P 500, provide a steady foundation. However, navigating the challenges of market volatility, consistency, and potential losses can test even seasoned investors. The key to overcoming these hurdles lies in Stoicism, a philosophy that champions virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. Adopting a Stoic mindset begins with reframing your desires. Instead of fixating on what's outside your control, such as market fluctuations, focus on your actions and decisions. This shift not only minimizes stress but also helps you maintain a steady course through unpredictable financial landscapes. Moderation in daily habits, another Stoic principle, strengthens your discipline and reinforces this calm, resilient approach to life and investing. Stoicism also teaches the importance of controlling emotions, especially when dealing with financial setbacks. By fostering self-awareness and acceptance, you can face challenges without being derailed by fear or greed. This approach equips you with the clarity to make sound, well-reasoned decisions even during turbulent times. Practicing moderation ensures that wealth accumulation does not come at the expense of personal well-being or ethical compromise. Faroo's insights extend beyond financial success to highlight the ultimate purpose of wealth, contentment and peace of mind. True wealth isn't merely about accumulating assets but having the wisdom and tranquility to enjoy life fully. A Stoic perspective encourages gratitude for what you have while steadily working toward your goals, creating a fulfilling balance between aspiration and acceptance. The journey to wealth, guided by Stoic principles, requires daily commitment and self-reflection. Practicing virtues, refining your investment strategy, and fostering emotional resilience not only enhance your financial success but also enrich your personal growth. By doing so, you achieve more than monetary riches, you cultivate the wisdom to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and grace. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey of exploring Stoic principles for wealth and well-being. Your support means the world to me, and it motivates me to bring valuable content to you consistently. If you're new here, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the bell notification to stay updated whenever I upload a new book review. Your engagement helps us grow and continue this shared journey of learning and growth. Stay tuned for more insights, and I'll see you in the next review.